Wanda Kagan is a high school friend of Kamala Harris, the vice president-elect. She joins us from Montreal. So, Wanda, thank you for that. Are you practicing that phrase in your mouth, you know, vice president?
Yes, I am. It's so exciting. When I heard the news, I'm like, okay, who do I call first? I couldn't, my hands were shaking. I couldn't text. I was like, yeah, it's very, very exciting. My family in the States is excited. Yeah.
Can you talk to me about sort of the last time you were in contact with Kamala Harris?
Well, I've been in contact a few times with her, and mostly like as she's been on the campaign trail, and I talked with her chief of staff or her press secretary to help guide me through different things. But her and I's personal moment, like I said, was when she had called to tell me, you know, about the impact that I had on her career choices and the path that she took, and being grateful to be there for me, and as I was so grateful for her.
What a nice call to get. Can you tell me about how that happened? Like, what is it that you did that affected her?
Well, when I was in high school, I was being molested by my stepfather, and Kamala and I were best friends, and I shared the story. I shared the information with her, which is not always easy to do. You know, they do say tell someone, and I was really close with her, and so I told her, and she went home and told her mom, and her mom, she said, you know, well, she has to come stay with us. And so I had to stay with them for the latter part of my high school year, of our graduating year. And her mom helped me navigate me through different things with the system. And her sister, Maya, was wonderful. I named my daughter after her, actually. You know, I was her best friend. I wasn't Maya's best friend. So for her to endure that too, it meant a lot to me.
I'm so sorry you went through that, but I'm so glad they were there for you.
Yeah, and so she said that impact that it had on her too is what led her into going into fighting for children of sexual assault and women who've been sexually assaulted, and she continued to do that through her career as a prosecutor. Yeah.
You know, we spoke.
So that's why.
Wanda, we spoke earlier today when we were sort of making the announcement that it was a good time to get your kids and get them off the devices and put them in front of the television and make them sort of ingest this moment. How have you explained the meaning of this to the little ones in your life?
You're right. It is really, really important. You know, I had my little cousins and nephews call me from the States, and they're like super excited. And I mean, not super excited just because I know Kamala, but just because they're there in the moment of it all, and waiting, you know, like we've been back and forth. So I just try to tell them, like, embrace this moment and be glad you're here to be part of history, you know, and especially like for my daughter also, who's like a strong, independent, you know, Black woman. And it's so meaningful for everybody, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, for you, I can see the smile on your face. It looks like your face might be hurting a little bit because it's just...
I know. I said I didn't expect to quite react like that, and I wasn't expecting to be so nervous. Like my hands were shaking. Like I said, I couldn't even text, and I'm like, well, I can't pick up the phone and call because I know they're not going to answer. And I'm like, do I call Kamala first? Do I call her chief of staff first? Like I just was I was so excited.
And I suppose somewhere, you know, Kamala Harris lost her mom a very long time ago, but I would imagine that somewhere, if you believe in that, somewhere there, she must be thrilled right now.
Oh, for sure. Because, you know, Kamala is who she is as a large part of her mom. She was, as she said, it's funny because she's right. Her mother was very short. She was 4 foot something, but she was a strong, independent woman. Yeah.
Wanda, it was lovely to speak with you. You take care. I know you have a
Thank you for
bazillion
having me
more
on the
calls.
show. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
You take care.
Bye.